friends, this is Kenny the Messy Soaper over at Royal Appleberry, and what we are making today is, I told you guys I was going to be making an apple cinnamon fragrance soap made with oatmeal. So this is going to be oatmeal, apple cinnamon oatmeal, and I'm not going to color it. It's going to be natural soap based color, and it's going to have real cooked oatmeal in it. I think I cooked too much oatmeal. Hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully I don't have to toss any, or I just might eat it. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. This is going to be a pretty simple soap, but I think it is perfect. Absolutely perfect for fall. For those of you who are new, what is this? This is clay. It is really amazing, and soap is great for your skin. And I always put really skin loving additives, really good skin loving additives into my soaps. So that's what all of this is. So this is going to be a pretty straightforward soap. I'm going to be using Alex, which is my slab mold. For those of you who are new and don't know what Alex or my slab mold is, it's a beautiful acrylic mold I got from an Etsy shop with awesome owners named Alex. So yes, I did name my mold after the owners because they're just that great. And if you want one, all you got to do is go to Custom Craft Tools on Etsy, and you can have them make a mold for you custom, or you can buy what's in their shop. They have some great molds already in their shop. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this in. Yeah, so now that's mixed in. I got a little piece there. I'll mix in a sec, but I want to get these safety glasses on. Safety first when you're making. So please always wear your safety gear, which is safety glasses. You can wear a face shield, wear gloves. You can even wear dish soap gloves, and preferably long sleeves, but I don't because it gets really warm down here sometimes and I don't want to pass out. I just try to be as careful as possible. This is my lye solution. It is cold or cool because I make everything in advance. So that's why it looks like this. I just gave it a bit of a mixing to kind of break up the little crystallized pieces that were on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that in now. And scrape out my container. What you see on the bottom of this container, like these little bits, that's just nothing more than salt and sugar. And if you don't know why some soap makers put salt and sugar in their soaps, I will tell you. Salt is a hardening agent and sugar is a bubbling agent. All natural. So, there you go. Now, we're going to go ahead and mix that up. Like I said, this is going to be a very straightforward soap. It's not going to be a whole lot of jazz to it at all. And I'm not going to stick blend it too much until I put this oatmeal in, because I want to get that nice and incorporated. So it'll go to trace once I get this in. So I'm going to start out with this much, which is about half cup, maybe a little bit more. That's still actually pretty warm, so. And I could have used colloidal oatmeal, but I wanted the lumpy texture of the whole oats. That's why I decided to go that route. And I cooked them so they're not so scratchy. And now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more. Yeah, just add it slowly. And don't worry about it going rancid because lye acts as a preservative. So that's not something you need to worry about when you're putting food items in your soap. Oats are blended, so now it's actually starting to thicken up, and I really would like to get all of these oats in here. So yeah, that's actually like a medium trace. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these oats in here, and we will call it good. Hopefully it's not too thick and that breaks up good. But again, I'll keep stick blending to make sure it does, and then I'll hand stir in my fragrance. So, and if you're going to make a soap like this, see, make sure you're using a stick blender with a shaft that has openings on the ends. Like this one doesn't. And what happens is it kind of breaks up the oat and let it go through the holes so it can disperse. This one, it does under the little scoops here, but it just kind of, it's not as good as this one. So, all right, yeah, this is getting pretty thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that fragrance in. Whew, that's getting high. And it's turning green. That's so weird. Oh boy, chemistry. It's great. It's not going to be green like this, of course. This is just until I get it mixed in. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this in off camera, and then I'll bring in Alex, my mold. Okay, so we are back. I have it well blended, and yes, this bowl is different because I figured why struggle trying to keep everything contained in that smaller bowl when I can just grab a big bowl. Sometimes it's just like, oh well, you wash extra dishes just not to have to go through the hassle of trying to not spill everything, you know what I mean? So this soap is very, very heated, just because I don't know, no, the last wedding favors that I did with this fragrance, I had no issues. So I don't know what's causing it to heat up, accelerate in my last 2 batches, but it does. Well, whatever, I can get a handle on it, but it is quite hot. But that's fine, it'll gel very well, but it's still workable. And I made sure that I stick blended until it was a very, very thick trace, because I just wanted to be sure that I got all of those oat clumps broken up, and I also got my fragrance incorporated very, very well. I think this soap is going to be great, I really do. So go ahead and shake that down, and I'll give this a smack down just to get everything settled in all corners, and then we'll texture it. Okay, I gave that a smack down. Now I'm going to take off these gloves because my hands are sweating. It is a bit humid down here today, and I don't have my dehumidifier on today just because I try not to run it too much, because if you run your dehumidifier too much, it will suck the fragrances right out of your soap. Ask me how I know. So I try to keep it, limited as how much I run it. So this is just a scraper. I got this in a 3-pack from China. I like to use this because it has a very straight edge, very flat edge that can tuck into those corners and squirt down the sides. I think I'm going to absolutely love this soap. I swear, I just know it. I feel it already. Okay. And I'm going to be unmolding. For those of you who don't know and you're new to my channel, I will be unmolding this soap in this same video. And I better get moving because this thing is thickening up as we speak. So I was going to clean it off with my finger. No, I'm not. Okay. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a texture before it gets too thick. And turn it this way. And I had, oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about that experience. I had gone to, I don't know if you guys have Orange Leaf where you are. Orange Leaf is a frozen yogurt place, and it's nothing, absolutely nothing about Orange Leaf, other than they have delicious frozen yogurt. But I had gone in there, and that's where I got this spoon from. That's how I even got on that topic. But anyhow, so I had gone in there, and 2 women went in before me. And there's nothing unusual about that. Nope, no it's not. But I wanted to try the pistachio frozen yogurt. And for those of you who have never been to like a self-serve frozen yogurt place, it comes out of the little machine like a self-serve ice cream, soft-serve ice cream machine. And you pull the little lever and it all comes out. You can put it in a cone, or you can put it, well no, not for frozen yogurt, but like an ice cream machine, you would put it in a cone or a cup. But at frozen yogurt places, you put them in a cup, and then you put whatever toppings you want on it. You can mix as many flavors as you want, and you take it to the register. They weigh it, and then they tell you how much it costs. Okay, so now you got the whole picture of how it works. So the young lady in front of me, it's not like she was a kid, you know, she was probably in her early 30s. she goes up to the machine, and this is the spout that the ice cream comes out of, right? And the one that I wanted, she takes her finger and she rubs it and then sticks it in her mouth. I'm like, did you just do that? So I'm I'm not an aggressive person by any means, but I gave this woman the most withering look. And she saw me looking at her like that, and I know she know why I was looking at her like that, because you nasty thing, you. Nobody wants your dirty hands touching the spout where frozen yogurt comes out of, and it's like a shame you can't even go anywhere and enjoy yourself without somebody being disgusting, you know? So I was pretty livid about that. But anywho, that's where I got this little spoon from, and I was going to toss it. I'm like, no, because that $6 frozen yogurt I got, I'm going to make it count. Yeah, I got a lot. It was Mother Nature time. So for those of you know what I'm talking about, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, so this little spoon is going to come in handy, and I like it. So now I'm going to go online and look and see where to buy them, because I really do like it for soap making. All right, so that's all the texture I'm going to do to that, and we're going to get these dividers in, and then after that we will unmold this soap. So let's see, that in here. This smells so good, and I love the texture and the color of this soap. I really do. Now honestly, I thought it was going to be a lot higher than this because of the added oatmeal, but it's not. And I'm just really starting to, like, I always love this mold, you guys know that, but I started to like fall madly in love with this mold because it does beautiful sized bars. I love the shape of these bars, and especially like when I do natural soaps, and without the fragrance this would be considered natural, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But I think I'm going to turn all of my natural soaps into this mold, because it's just something about it. Even the look, it's just a great look. So I just feel like this is going to be fantastic. And that color is just beauteous, guys. Absolutely. So I'll hold it up, let you see. And I try my best not to like zoom the molds across the camera, but it's kind of far from me, this camera, and holding this mold up, it's kind of tough. So I try to give you guys a close up, and I'm so sorry if I zoom it on by you. But honey, I got girly arms, like super girly arms that ain't strong. So I'm just trying to even out that one right there. And yeah, I think like seriously, I can unmold this later on today. But I'm gonna let it sit and mold for a few days. Alright guys, so see you over the cutting, which is coming up right now. Okay, so as I logged off, I looked over at my oatmeal, and I'm just like, that will look great on top of here. So I'm going to take a few of these oats and just put it, because it's kind of plain, you know, although that's fine by me. But it just needed a little extra something. So this is that extra something. I think this is really going to liven things up a little bit, you know. I just love the way these look. I really do. So, and then after this, we will do the cutting for sure. I always feel the need to put stuff down the middle, like a row. Why can't I just put it like a dollop in the middle of the soap? I don't know. I've never done that. Maybe I have to give that a go. And I think like when people see oatmeal, you don't have to explain to them what the soap is, you know? It just kind of tells them, oh, that's an oatmeal soap, whether it be fragrance or it's made with real oatmeal. But you kind of got an idea of what's in that soap. So there you go. And I say that because you guys can see it, but I do have craft fairs, and I take these, and that way they know, you know. All right, now I know. I'm going to leave for real, and we will see you over at the cutting. So I am back with the unmolding of this oatmeal apple cinnamon soap. I know I say this a lot, guys, but this is just another one of those soaps where I really had to like, don't bite that. Woo, it smells so good. I just can't get over how good the soap smells. So I had already started unmolding it, and then I remember, because this has actually been like a week later, it's been in the mold for a week, and I was like, yeah, you're supposed to film that. So that's why I came on in. But it looks like something you should eat. It really does. It looks good. It smells good. I'm just like, I'm for this soap, definitely. So go ahead and get this piece off. And I mean, they all look the same, but they are just, oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. That smells so good. So I'm excited. I'm definitely keeping one of these bars for myself. Just because I can't help but have one. Because they do smell, whoop, 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 whoop. They just want to kind of leap off of here. They do smell just that wonderful. Alright. Let's put that back down. That's lovely. And I'll clean them up. And they'll be gorgeous. And these will be ready September, I think I already said in the making video, I don't remember, but I'm going to say around September 15th, around that time. Yeah, check the store. It's over there. This just is like the perfect soap for fall. I don't know why I didn't want to put any color in it. It just didn't make any sense to have color in it to me because it is an oatmeal based soap. And I kind of wanted to have that oatmeal look to it. And I've had people say, well, if your soap has, especially like at craft fairs, if your soap has oatmeal in it, why can I see it? And I explained to them because I use colloidal oats, which is a finer grain texture. So it's not as rough, but since I've been asked for this like chunky rustic look, I decided to do that. So I cannot wait until these are cured out. Now I want some apple cinnamon oatmeal. I really do. And today is the 22nd of August. And the weather's kind of cool today. But just for today, it really did feel like a fall day outside today. But after I got off of work, it warmed up a little bit and it was nice. But this soap just goes perfect with today's temperatures. And then next I think tomorrow or the day after is going to be 90. So there's that. But I'm not complaining because I am truly, truly sad to see the summer go. I'm really enjoying the summer. It's been great. It's been a scorcher, but I love hot weather, so I don't mind. So let's get this off. I'm just going to take these last two off, and then that's it, guys. Because, I mean, really? I mean, what are you looking at? So I hope you guys enjoyed the making of this soap. And be sure to check my store on the 15th, so you can get one for yourself. By the time you see this video, it'll be over there, most definitely. But yeah, get one for yourself. I think it's perfect for the fall. So here's today's poll question, because it's a trending like all over everywhere, not just with soap makers. It's huge in YouTube community, period, about mystery boxes. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Maybe I have a mystery box, one for like $25 and one for $50. And of course, what does a mystery box consist of? Soaps that I choose. You won't know what they are, and that's the whole purpose of it being a mystery. So yeah, let me know. In the upper right hand corner, just click the I and you can answer yes or no to a mystery box. I think I do want to jump on this mystery box bandwagon just because I have lots and lots of soaps, and by the time you guys see these videos, the seasons will have changed, and I just feel like it doesn't really fit with the season anymore, but it's still a fantastic soap. So I like the idea, especially because something you may not have, you probably wouldn't have normally thought, I might like that, but you pass up because you think that's not my thing, but it actually is. You just don't know it yet. So yeah, let me know. Take the poll, and we will get some mystery boxes going. All right, guys. Love, hugs, and kisses. Be awesome, amazing, everything you do. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of my SAC, which is my Stinging Awesome crew. Hit the bell if you are subscribed, and you want to be sure to get your notifications of whenever I post new videos, because YouTube is tripping and it doesn't always tell people whenever people post new videos. I hear a lot of major YouTubers saying that. YouTubers with millions of subscribers saying that their subscribers aren't getting their notifications. So be sure to hit that notification bell. And hit a thumbs up if you do like this soap. Alright guys, love, hugs, and kisses. See you in the next soap making video. Bye.